drills. That's anywhere, that's anytime, you can still get pills. I'm aiming for wigs, so I'm aiming to kill. Set up in the men's, don't give a fuck, you can still get drilled. All I wanna do is crush that porn. My niggas them told me make peace, we go to war. I said fuck that, I wanna drill 9, then drill some more. Smoke my man in the face, yeah that point got scored. Couldn't give a toss about law, niggas no CP. More time if it was done by the 7, it was done by me. I ride for my G's, put my heart on the streets. So if you see me, that's not on my teeth. So chat tough and I'm spinning round. Ask the ops how that spin the sounds. When I spin the bangs, try and know that's a nigga down. And where I'm from, we always know to keep things around. All the risks that the team be taking. That's why my nigga Nero's money.
Salute all. Got any arms popcorn boxing? Salute to you, brother. Hope you got out there. Bruce Gas, salute. Thanks for coming through, OG. Hope you got out there. Happy Friday to everyone. Sorry if my voice sounds a bit fucking mangled. I've had fucking flu all bastard week. So, yeah, lots happened in boxing. I was saying salute to each other. Can you hear me clearly at all? Hi, Luke, and yes, salute to you, brother. You always turn up, you do. Yeah, so a lot's happened in boxing this week. So, fucking hell, that's bright. So just let me... loud and clear, right, excellent. Right, well, let's start off with what happened on Saturday. Well, early hours of Sunday morning over here. Bud Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. You're probably all sick of it, but this is my first live take of it. I stayed up and watched the fight, and that was one of the best performances I've ever seen in all the years. It wasn't the best, but it was up there with some of the best performances I've ever seen in my life. I couldn't make my mind up who was going to win the fight. I thought it was going to be very close, as we all did, I think. And I just couldn't believe what I saw, man. That was just an absolute masterclass from Bud Crawford. And I did say in my video, because I'd seen a lot of channels were saying Bud's too small and he hasn't got the power at welterweight. And Bud's just adapted to that weight so easy. And for he is a small, I wouldn't say he's a small welterweight, but he's not exactly a massive welterweight, but fuck me, that boy's strong. He's timing, his footwork, his counter-punching, his defence, just everything. The guy's whole ball game was just superb. Absolutely excellent. Where you drinking all night again? Surprised you even remember the fight. Yeah, but what I did, Popcorn, I went to sleep. I went to bed at about, I think it was about 11 o'clock. And then got up at 4 o'clock and then started on the lasher. But fucking hell, I've been off work all week anyway. So I'll never ever do it again though. It's taken me, like I say, I've had flu all week as well. Got it Sunday morning. I've been bedridden all week. Yesterday was the first time I've been out of the house since last Saturday. He actually appeared bigger than Spence on the fight night. Yes, I couldn't argue with that. Yeah. Well, imagine starting drinking at 4 a.m. Lol. That was a special occasion, though. If I had work on Sunday, I would never have done that. Not Sunday, Monday. I would never have done that. It's just that I've been off for 2 weeks, so that's why I did it. There's no way on earth I'll never stay up for another fight ever again. But that I wasn't missing that. Wizard Sleeve, salute to you, bro. Somebody give me a great reply. Derek Chisora is Dellboy. What do you mean by that? His elbow. Oh, you mean his losses? I'm going to come to him in a minute. Fuck, you can't believe that. I'll jump on that section in a minute, Wizard. But yeah, what did you lot think of Bud's performance? Sensational, I think that was. So I felt really. I mean, don't mean anything because they don't know me, but I felt really sorry for Spence because I like the kid. I like him and Bud, both same. But I just couldn't believe what I saw, such a one-sided fight. Just an absolute one-sided beatdown. Would you stay up for Fury, Joshua, if it ever happened in the US? No, I wouldn't. That's it now. I'm done. I'm nearly 50 years old. I'm done with staying up for fights. Them days are long gone. The last fight I ever stayed up for was the Canelo Alvarez Billy Saunders. Sat 2 years ago, and believe you me, I couldn't recover till it was about Wednesday when I recovered. But this time, because I got fucking flu, I've been fucked. I'm still fucked now. My body's aching and everything. I feel like shit. Um, but I just wanted to do a live because I've not been live since last week. The PBC Modern are already making it. Oh, I know. I've seen them. Are looking absolutely disgusting. Give the boy, put some credit on that boy's name, man. I've seen a load of channels, yeah, coming up with all these excuses. What gets me about it though is, who was I listening to? I was listening to someone, and they said, I can't remember who it was now. It's very early on this week, and they were saying, "Well, how come they never made these excuses for Spence when he beat Ugas up and when he beat Danny Garcia up, and now all of a sudden they're making excuses?" I mean, I could go with that a little bit that he's obviously got probably a bit of damage, from his car crash, but it's not stopped him beating Ugas up, and it didn't stop him beating Danny Garcia up. And if he would have beaten Bud up, would they have made the excuses? So that's why I was like, nah, stop it, man. He got beat fair and square. Popcorn says, what do you think about the Spence brain damage theory? Salute to you, Lee. Good evening to you, brother. Thanks for coming through. I hope you're well out there. Excuse me. I don't know, because I seen it was on that BDA boxing channel. Is the guy a doctor? He says he is, but who is he? Where's his proof? I mean, I don't know. He could be. I don't know. I'm running along with the things of he got beat fair and square. That's it. L-Dub, salute to you, brother. Thanks for coming through. Hope you're good out there, bro. I wonder how the rematch will sell, even at 154. Yeah, it'll sell that well. Big fight. Me personally, I don't want to see it because I think it'll be the same outcome. But if it means Spence getting a big payday, then yeah, I'm all for boxers getting a payday. I just really don't see any difference. I think Bud's just better than him. Earl's a superb fighter. I've heard a few people saying, "Oh, was he a night job?" And no, was he? Errol Spence is a phenomenal fighter. It was just a bad day at the office, but unfortunately, Bud is just better than you. It's just how it is. Unfortunately, it would have been the same if Earl had beaten Bud. We just say that Earl's better than Bud. It is, to me anyway. My opinion. Popcorn's put, what do you think of the 700? Is that kg? I just can't see because that stupid thing. It's a major success. I'll have a look in a minute. Is that? I'll have to wait till it moves up, Popcorn. But for me, it was just a fantastic performance. 700k buys. Wow. Yeah, I've heard it's broke the records, yeah. Fucking hell, I didn't know it was that many. Wow, that's brilliant. They would have made some serious money. And I'm glad that Spence has come out and said that he's not making any excuses. He got beat by the better man. So he stops some of them fanboys crying. I mean, we all like fighters, but to take it to a level of start using excuses. I even heard one guy saying that Bud's a cheat. He stacks his gloves. It's like, fucking hell, man. Stop it, will you? Just stop it. He got beat, man, fair and square. Just because I'm not from Texas and you may be, doesn't mean that you're a bigger fan of Errol Spence than me. I like Errol Spence. I always have done since I first saw it. Like I say, beat Leonard Bundu. I've not seen all these fights, but I've seen more or less. In fact, I've seen all these fights from the Leonard Bundu fight, the Catterall Jews. Alex, salute to you, brother. Thanks for popping in. I hope you're good out there. And Anne Souls, salute to you, my good friend. Good evening to you, sir. So, like I say, I've seen a few of these channels making these excuses around. Like, come on, man, don't start that shit again. Don't start it. He got beat fair and square. Well, in my opinion, he got beat. If he has got like troubles with his brain, I forgot what it was called now, neuro something or whatever, then he needs to step away from the game. I do agree with thinking that Derek James could have pulled him out a couple of rounds earlier because he was never gonna. I mean, Spence is a warrior, man. Look, he got knocked down, especially that last knockdown. It sort of like lifted him off the floor when he went down a bit, and he got straight back up. It's in his blood, isn't he? He's a warrior. He's a warrior, Errol Spence, man. And I didn't want to see him take a beating like that. It was Derek could have stopped that a bit earlier on, but it is what it is. I just hope the kid's all right, man, and lives to fight another day if he wants to come back. Spence proved to be a warrior even when hurt. Showed no sign of quit. Exactly, Lucan. Exactly, brother. Ras Palmer, salute to you, my good friend. Salute, big lads. And chat, I was blown away watching the fight. Terence was absolutely, wrecking ball. Absolutely Ras. Where's the sleeves? But will Fury ever fight a top 5 apart from champions? Will Fury ever fight a top 5 again apart from champions? Has he ever? I don't know, mate. I don't know, Wizzy. You never know what's going on with that fucking clown, do you? I don't think so. He might do one day, but by then people would have lost. They've already lost the love for him. The longer Fury fucks about fucking not fighting anyone, the more fans are going to turn away from him. Especially when you see in exhibitions like that. Boxing's been brilliant this year. It's getting really good. It's just that stale fucking snail heavyweight league. It's shite. Alex has put, I thought it was a great fight. Crawford was superior, but Spencer's still a hell of a fighter and a warrior. Absolutely, Alex. Couldn't agree with you anymore. AJ, salute, bro. How on earth is the passing of a medical test to fight? How on earth is he passing a medical test to fight? Well, that's what I'm saying, AJ. Because they have brain scans and everything, don't they, before fights, after fights, and stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not too hung up on this doctor shit. I mean, what did he say? I heard a little bit of it where he said he was looking at Spence, and his wife said he looks like he's been smoking weed. And then all the fanboys are saying that now. Yeah, he looked weird. He looked like he was on something. And then that doctor said, no, that's because he's got, obviously, whatever it is, this concussion thing after his accident. Well, where was that, like I say, when he beat Ugas up? Where was that? Where was that when he beat Danny Garcia up? Where would that have been if he'd have beaten Bud Crawford up? You wouldn't have heard anyone coming out with all this stuff. So, no, I don't roll with that shit, me. I think it's a load of bollocks. I'm not saying that he hasn't got, some kind of damage up there. He might have now after that beating, but shouldn't be fighting then. Like AJ's just said, shouldn't be fighting. What do you think of Bricktop versus Carl Froch's clash? Oh, he fucking hell. I haven't seen it, but I was listening to a channel on about it. I've, I saw the one where he was on IFL TV saying, I'm telling all you lot now, Daniel Dubois is going to knock Alexander Usyk out. He's going to pull on off a massive upset. I was looking at him thinking, really, Frank? Really? Do you honestly believe that? Shut up, man. But yeah, that was just a brilliant performance. Anyway, if you want, we'll move on from that because I've got quite a lot of subjects to talk about. Unless you still want to talk about that, so it's up to you. Apologies. Is this has been apologies as this has been said. Bud Crawford was outstanding, beat Spence with ease. Yes. I never thought he was going to, but he flipping did, do. Just got in, bro. Everything I'll peek you behind us. Salute to you, bro. Yeah, I've not been on long, mate. 15 minutes. Happy Friday to you anyway, brother. Frank, can't see that last bit after Frank is like he's on a coke rage. Oh man, don't me chest. I've had flu all week. Bloody hell. Yeah. He's fucking senile, isn't he, the old bastard? He's fucking senile. That's what's up with him. But yeah, he knows damn well that Daniel Dubois is just getting thrown to the fucking lions, isn't he? He knows that. We know that. Everybody knows that. But he's still running this fucking narrative that Daniel Dubois is going to beat Usyk up. Fucking hell, Daniel Dubois got fucking dropped twice off that fucking last guy who he fought. Fucking hell. Ricky, salute to you, bro. I'm good man, Ricky. Salute to you, brother. What did you think of the Spence performance, Ricky? Do you think he'll beat him in a rematch? Do you think he should take a rematch? What do you think, brother? Yeah, but yeah, fucking Frank's fucking. I call him Crank Warren now because he is a fucking crank, isn't he? His fucking head's not all there, man. Definitely a fucking Crank Warren. Right, if you want to, do you still want to talk about Spence and Bud? Do you want to move on to another subject? It's up to you lot. Daniel D is just a smokescreen for Fury's bullshit. Absolutely, Lee. Absolutely. He's going to get... I'm telling you what, mate. He's just going to get fucking pulverised, he is. Absolutely pulverised. When you can't move or deal with a guy who's slow and just got a jab and beat you with a single jab, how the hell are you going to beat someone who can dance around the ring like a ballerina? It's going to be like a wasp rounding. He'll be punching fresh air and then getting tagged all the time. Lucas put, fish eyes don't address the criticism. He goes personal and deflects it from the main issue. Yes, he does. Keep blaming everything on Eddie Hearn or Anthony Joshua. He can't keep Anthony Joshua. Every interview he does, it's Anthony Joshua. But we're not talking about Anthony Joshua. We're talking about you or Tyson Fury. Wesley's put, Daniel Dubois is red rotten. Ricky's put, I think Spence should retire. He has not been the same fighter since that car accident, bro. Yeah. Thing is, though, Rick, let me ask you this. If he'd have beat up Bud, though, would you be saying that? Because that's the feeling I getting from a lot of fighters. Yes, I can agree. I can roll with that. He's not been the same. But why did nobody address this after he when he was beating up Ugas and stuff like that. And would he have addressed it if he had beaten up, if he had pulverised Bud? I don't think they would, Rick. That's just my opinion, brother. Doesn't mean I'm right, doesn't mean I'm wrong. Makes me laugh. Mayweather is coming back to fight Bud. Oh no, I've got that up there. We can talk about that if you want. Joe Joyce has a hard left jab. Yes, he does. He's got a ramrod fucking both hands, hasn't he? Joe Joyce got a brilliant jab. It's a shame he's not fast enough with it. That's and not fast enough at moving out of the way. That's Joe's problem, man. He's very slow, but he's a Joe Joyce breaks you down mentally and physically because he's just in your face and you can throw everything at the kitchen sink at him and you just can't get him out of there. But I believe Zhang will get him this time. I think Zhang will stop him this time. I could be wrong. I just can't see how Joe Joyce in a few months is going to adapt to being able to move out of the way, move to the side, left and right. I just can't see when he's boxed all his career, just being stationary, coming forward, throwing jab after jab and right hands to break you down. That's, like I say, just my point. I think Warren secretly loves AJ, but I think that says because I just can't see because that's stupid love out, Alex. Because he don't promote him and he's got to slate him instead. Yes, Alex. Yes, brother. He just can. Have you, over these last year, have you ever seen an actual interview with Frank Warren where they're talking to him about Tyson Fury? Have you ever seen an interview where he hasn't mentioned Anthony Joshua's name? Because I honestly haven't. And that's straight up. Every interview, he's blaming Anthony Joshua for some. Well, Anthony Joshua's fighting Dillian White. Now that's not a good fight. Yeah, but your man's fighting a guy who's hasn't got a fucking boxing career, and his belt's not on the line, and there's a rematch clause, which we all know. Fury's. I wouldn't put it past you, even if Fury beats him, he'll still fight him again, just for the sakes of it. It's fucking disgusting, man. Good. Something observation loss. All right, salute. Thank you, Anand. A good observation. Apparently, Eubank Jr has teamed up with Bomac this week prior to his rematch. Yeah. I'm going rapidly off him, Eubanks. Rapidly off him. He's really starting to irritate me. He is. Stick with someone. Stuck with Roy Jones Jr. Don't blame Roy Jones Jr. for your loss. Blame yourself for trying to imitate Roy Jones Jr. You're nothing like Roy Jones Jr. Unless Roy Jones Jr. was making him be like that, I don't know. But, Gerald. Jared, salute to you, bro. Thanks for coming through. Evening, lads. How's it going? Yeah, I'm good, brother. Apart from I've had fucking flu all week. But I hope you're good out there, bro. I'm just on the mend now, luckily, because I'm back in work Monday. Right, let's go on then. Let's talk about this then. Seeing as we're on about fucking, where is he? Oh, what was I going to talk about? Oh, I've seen this just quickly. This made me laugh today. I seen this come up on. This is off a Facebook post called. Oh, what was it called? World Boxing something. And this was. It said on the headline. You can't even see the bottom one. It had the top pound for pound rating as of now. And I was like, fucking hell, was he pissed when he wrote this? Where did David Benavidez come from? Do you know what I mean? Where did he come from to be over a new way? I forgot who the bottom one is. It might be Canelo, I'm not sure. No, Canelo's not even on that, but I was laughing, me. I was thinking, fucking hell, he must have been pissed when he did that. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, brother. Mike Tyson is training Ngannou. Yes, yeah, I know. Where is he? Is that it? No. We'll come to that clown in a minute. Where is that? I have got it uploaded somewhere. Fuck off. I thought I did. Yeah, here it is, yeah. So, you got Mike Tyson training in Ghana. Did any of you see Boomerang's post the other day? Where he was doing that bit of boxing in the ring. Come on, Tyson, let's make it happen. Me and you in Saudi Arabia. Me and you, and I'll bash you or something, he said. I was like, fucking hell, John Fury. Now we've got cartoon Tommy the cartoon Fury. He's fighting fucking hell KSI, a YouTuber in Saudi. And I'm just wondering if they try and get it on. No, because that's Saturday, October. Fury's fighting on the 28th, isn't he? But I mean, you've got Fury fighting KSI. Then you've got Tyson Fury fighting Ngannou in Saudi. And now you've got Boomerang fucking John fucking I chat shit Fury try and make a fight with Mike Tyson in Saudi Arabia. He couldn't deal with Mickey Theo, so how the fuck are you going to deal with Mike Tyson? You fucking clown. Mickey Theo was chasing you around for over a year and you fucking kept moving the goalposts. Then all of a sudden you want to fight Mike Tyson. Tell you, like I stress, quicker them fucking Furies are out of boxing, the better, man. The whole fucking lot of them. I ain't got a problem with Tommy Fury, like I say. He's just a cartoon character, him. He lives in a dream world just fighting fucking YouTubers, so fair dues to him. But his brother's an absolute tool. He's holding up the fucking division, and his dad's even worse than him. He's the worst one of the Furies for me. Fucking John, 100, what is it? 100 knockouts, 100 bare knuckle fights. Yet there's no video evidence or photographic evidence of one of his bare knuckle fights. He's full of shit, him. Tommy fumbles. Yeah. Does the bigger, insufferable twat than Fury Eggs. Oh, fucking hell, Wizard, yeah. They're fucking clowns, aren't they? I mean, I can see it probably going off now that fucking Mike Tyson is training Ngannou. Especially if Ngannou. Fucking hell, wouldn't it be hilarious if oh, sorry, someone's texted me on one of my videos. Duck Tyson is driving the fans away from boxing. He needs to make the Usyk fight. Absolutely, yeah, of course he does. That's someone's just come up on a YouTube channel. What's that? John Fury talking about fighting both Eddie Hearn and Frank Smith together. Yeah, he's I just can't. Honestly, mate, I really, really can't stand him. I can't stand him. I just, they're just like a bad smell what won't go away. When you think they've gone away, he's back again, isn't he, with another bullshit fucking interview. No one wants to fight my son. All right, John, yeah, we've heard it. We've heard it now, John. It's boring. You can't con the public, mate. Surely anyone with bright enough fucking brain can realise what's going on and seeing all the fans. You only have to read the comments and see all the fucking fans what are turning on him. John Fury, oh, I've read that. Won't be surprised if Eddie earns fucks. Is that fucks or tucks in, John? He's a big bloke, you know, Eddie Earners. He's fucking about 6'5", isn't he? And about 17 stone. Not like muscly, but he's a big dude. Tucks in, John Fury, yeah. Even though Spence had a great performance against Danny Garcia, I could tell Spence was not the the same. I think that's the same fighter after the car accident. Yeah, well, that's a good assessment then, Rick. If you've seen it, maybe a lot of people did, but a lot of people never said anything about it. I tell you what, I did watch the morning after because I couldn't find the replay because I watched the fight and then I couldn't for somehow it wouldn't let me watch the replay. But I watched not Danny Garcia, the other Garcia. What was it? Mikey Garcia fight. I watched that again, and I saw he was doing similar things in that Bud fight to what he was doing in that fight, sort of like jab jab. Well, obviously he's left-handed, isn't he? So it was like right, left hand, and then to the body, and it was no like sort of like movement to the side or anything like that. And I thought he did similar to that with Bud. He was just coming. He was knocking on Bud's door, and Bud wasn't answering. And then when he did, he was just getting caught, wasn't he? When you watch the fight and study, and you look how easy Bud made it look against. This is what I was saying in my video. How easy Bud made it look against a legit fighter was phenomenal. How Bud Crawford was catching him every time on the inside with them short, like stiff fucking jab things and the punching down with the right hand and the left. It was just phenomenal catching him. Even when he was getting caught, Bud was still catching him after. It's just, I've never seen a performance like that for a long, long time, and I don't think you ever will. I just think even with the car crash, Rick, I just think Bud's a better fighter than him. It's just my opinion, like I keep saying. It doesn't mean that he is. I just think he's just the best fighter in the world, and he's proven it. He's proven everyone because a lot of people. I mean, I know over in America, Rick, a lot of. Well, I mean, I don't know, but the channels what I follow and the channels what I've seen, the majority of them, I would say, had Spence to win it. But over here, a lot of people had Bud to win over here. Spence basically having only 2 fights and inactivity. Yes, I said that on the video as well before the Bud came and hurt him. The Bud fight. Yeah, I said that I'll play a part in it. Inactivity. Andrew 100, salute to you, bro. What's crack-a-lacking? Or is that cracking? I can't see because that stupid love art. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, brother. Hope you're good. Yes, that's very good point there, Ricky. Inactivity. 2 fights in 3 years. It's not good enough. It's just not good enough. I mean, Bud hasn't exactly been dead active himself, but he's been more active than what Spence has. And the power was always there with Bud as well. Like people were saying, oh yeah, well, he's just beat Earl's cast-offs and stuff like that. Yeah, he might have done, but look how quick he demolished them. Look how quick he demolished fucking Cal Brook. Look how quick he demolished Sean Porter. He really didn't want to hurt Sean Porter. I don't even think he wanted to fight him, but I believe he was made to fight him because all the fans were asking for it. And then Porter was barking, wasn't he? Because they're very good friends, aren't they, which go back from years ago. But don't get me wrong, Spence is a great fighter. He really is a great fighter. Huge GC Flame, salute to you, me good bro. What's up, Chief? Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for coming through, bro. I've been watching your videos. I haven't commented on them. I smashed the like button, UGC Flame. I was, what was the one, what you did the other day? Spence is in the hot seat or something. That was a good video. I've been watching, and I watched you live actually on Sunday. But was that fucking warped after staying up watching that fight? I didn't comment, but I was listening to you. But yeah, the excuses are off the chain for me. They need to stop that shit and just give Bud his credit for what he did, I believe. Like I say, maybe Spence wasn't the same, but like I keep stressing, what would they be saying if he had a dog Bud? they wouldn't even be mentioning shit. And I heard one guy saying, "Oh yeah, he's fucking looked like he was smoking weed just because that doctor said it, because that doctor's wife said it." And who is this doctor? Where is he? Who is he? What's his name? It's just a guy to me. I mean, I don't know what other proofs come forward, but who is he? Has he pronounced himself to the boxing world? So he could have just been a random fucking guy ringing up BDA for all you know. I don't know. Are the PBC fit for purpose? Many of their fighters are recently inactive. Yes. Yeah. I had Bud winning the fight before he was more active than Spence. Yeah, I know you, Rick. You've got very you know you know your boxing, Rick. I've spoke to you loads of times, man. You got a great assessment. No wonder Luke was lying, bar steward, the oxygen thief on his his father. Yeah. Well, yeah, fucking dickheads and Furies, man. Fucking bellends. Yeah, I can see your point, Rick. But I just don't like all that fucking shit where they were saying. I was watching someone the other day and he was saying, "Oh yeah," and all the people in the chat were saying Bud's a cheat and all that. I was like, "Fucking hell, man!" Some real sore ass losers out there. He put on a masterclass, and I believe he'll do it again. And I honestly believe he's got a very good chance of doing that to Charlo if he fights him. He's just a fucking great fighter, man. You've got to give the guy his credit. You really have got to give that young lad his credit, man. He's just, like he said, I love that when he did that fight hype show where he said, "Fuck all the haters, I proved you wrong." And I thought, yeah, you fucking did, man. I mean, I didn't know if he was going to win. I said, I don't know. It might be a draw. I don't know. I couldn't make my mind up. I honestly couldn't fucking peel them apart. I had it like that. Most fights I can say, oh, well, he might just nick it. You know, when it's a close fight, I might say, oh, he might just nick it because of this. But that, I genuinely couldn't peel them apart. Right, let's get to this because I've been on 37 minutes talking about that now. Here he is. Oh, fucking, this guy needs to give it up, man. Derek, I stink the place out. Chisora. Dellboy, go away. Seriously, go away. I didn't want to see you after the first, after Dylan White flattened you. And I seriously didn't want to see you after the Joseph Parker fight, the second one, because you were hanging on for dear life. Joseph Parker could have knocked him out, and he didn't. He laid off him. And then he fights Pulev. Did he beat Pulev? I think he was gifted that, if I'm honest. And now he's back again. Then he gets a world title shot at Tyson Fury. Well, we all know why that. You can't blame Dellboy for that. That's that fucking clown Fury who gave him that. But now he's back again. He's back. Derek, I stink the place out. Chisora, he's back again now. He's on an undercard. How the fuck can someone have 13 L's on their record and have numerous fucking pay-per-view fights, numerous fucking headlining fights, and numerous on the undercards of pay-per-view fights? How do... I mean, I've got to give it to the guy. You can't knock him. He knows how to make the bread, but it's like, Derek, man, you've got fucking little daughter there. I think he's got 2 daughters and a wife. Go off and do boxing pundit or something, Derek. Give it a rest, brother. Never knew Bomac trained horses. Oh, I don't know about that. How was the British Boxing Board allowing it? Exactly. Gerald Washington is a horrible fighter. Oh, man. Well, he's got 6 losses and a draw, hasn't he? And he's been nailed out a few times. Derek's been nailed out a few times. I mean, there's gatekeepers, UGC, bro. and then there's beyond gatekeepers. These two are beyond. These are like there is no road left for these. How the fuck is like AJ's just said? How the hell is the British Boxing Board of Control allowing this guy to fight? Have you heard him talk? He sounds like Sloth off the Goonies. He's fucking definitely slurring near there. Sounds like me on a Saturday fucking night when I've had about 10 cans of ale. And I can't get my fucking words out and I'm trying to talk to my son. It's fucking ridiculous. This guy's, I think he's going to end up being a cabbie, Jim, very soon. He's already showing signs of being a mong. Come on, Loz. Horse's hoofs. I don't get you, wizard. I'm fucking miles away, brother. I'm sure I'll click when I watch the replay back, bro. But yeah, fucking hell, man. It's just like, and that whole paper card, the whole boxing card is an absolute fucking shit fest. An absolute shit fest. You've got him stinking the place out with his fucking L's. Gerald Washington has shot to pieces fighter. Derek Chisora fucking shot to smithereens. I mean, Dillian White is, for me, is shot, but fucking hell, Derek, he's got no feet. Did you watch him when he fought Joseph Parker? It was like he'd just come out, he'd been on a session all night and it was the early hours of Saturday morning. And the birds were tweeting and the fucking landlord threw him out after a lock-in. He was fucking staggering all over the show. All over the show. From one end of the fucking corner of the ring to the other, he was fucked. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Derek. I really do like him. He's had some really entertaining fights. I've watched some of his great fights with Derek. But now, Del, come on, man. You're going to end up seriously getting hurt if you're not careful. You really are. You just got to call Father Time and admit it. You're 40. Is he 40 or 41 very soon? Gerald Washington shot to pieces. I can see it, honestly. And God forbid, I hope it doesn't happen, but I can see Derek getting hurt. I really can very soon if he keeps going. Cockney rhyming, keep slide. Oh, right, okay, right, yeah. Yeah. Derek has 100 losses now, bro, and he needs to retire. Yeah, he's absolutely, Ricky. Sure does, brother. It's disgusting, but that you got Eddie Hearn with that fucking absolute bullshit fucking boxing card. Right, Rick. 20 quid for DAZN, right? 20 quid. And I don't know where this thing is, because he did put out an offer where he said it was 120 quid for the year, or 100 quid for the year, one-off payment, or it was 20 quid a month, or if you signed up for 12 months, it was £10 a month. But I never got that opportunity. And I've been with DAZN now for about 3 years. Ever since you come to the UK. I did get rid of it a couple of months back, and then I got it back for the Lee Wood Maurizio Lara fight. Or might have been just before that. But fucking hell, man. I mean, you got Sky Sports Boxing, which is absolutely arse. It's fucking arse. Don't know who that Ben Shalom is. I don't know what he's doing. But he did start to make some good fights at the start, and then fucking shit. Hellboy. I like it, yeah. Hi, Lucan's put, I know you're not in support of the fight, but who are you picking to win? I don't know, you know. I don't know. Because I really don't know. Because, I mean, I would say Dellboy but then you think Washington had that good knockout over Robert Alanius, didn't he? He knocked him out, but he also got flattened off Kawanaki, who Alanius knocked him out or stopped him twice. I would definitely say Gerald Washington's more athletic than the two, and I believe that Gerald Washington would be able to get down the last straight more. Derek's he's been in too many fights, man. Your time's up, Del. Uh, he blocked me. He blocked me after I told him to retire. We were both from Zimbabwe involved in boxing. No way, AJ. Didn't know that. What did he block you on, like Instagram or something, or Facebook? Excuse me, people who tell the truth are not liked in boxing, in the boxing community much. Yes, exactly, exactly, exactly. Because you see, this is what they do. They want to spin it and keep all the casuals, so that the casuals just read into the shit and keep paying under the fucking money for the bullshit. But when you see a farce like this, oh, Facebook, right, okay. But when you see a farce like this, and you tell someone, they get their arse out with you and call you a fucking, fucking this, that, and the other. No, listen, right? You can't charge £20 a month for the zone and then charge £27, 27 quid for a fucking pay per view with no titles on the line. Yes, Dillian White and AJ is an interesting fight. For me, it's not pay per view, and I stand by them words. But I will watch it. But like I said, I'll stream it. I'm not paying for that because there's no world titles on the line. They've both got multiple L's. But yes, it is an interesting fight, especially because this will put this saga between them to bed. Whoever wins this, but when you look at the undercard of the fight, and you've got co-main event as Derek Chisora versus Gerald Washington. Fucking hell, man. Come on. Come on. Us as boxing fans, we're not buying this shit. So if you, like I say, if you haven't got the zone and you want to watch the AJ, if you don't know how to get the streaming or dodgy fire stick or whatever, if you're one of them like fucking by the book people, and you don't stream and you don't do this, and you go and get the zone, and then 47 quid. 47 quid. Come on, man. Don't know if anyone in the chat wants to watch it, but my black ass won't be watching it, man. I will be watching it, but I won't be paying for it. Like I say, I think the zone's a rip-off at 20 quid a month. But it's better than Sky Sports, because Sky Sports is just trash, man. Their boxing's awful. It's fucking tight. It's that boring. I can't even be arsed watching. But fucking hell, it's a piss take, man. This is a Frank Warren shit, this is. That Anthony Joshua, if you were going to make it pay-per-view, put it as a tenner, or 15 quid. 20 quid to get the zone, a tenner for pay-per-view. Give a little something back for the fans. That's what you should do. You shouldn't even charge pay-per-view for this in the first place, but if you are, make it a tenner and give something back for the fans. Instead of being a greedy bastard and charging nearly 30 quid for a fucking pay-per-view fight with no titles on the line. And your co-main event is two shot to pieces. Not even gate men fighters. The past being gate men. It's disgusting. It really is disgusting. Eddie's a tool, but fucking hell. He's not as bad as Frank Warren, but with this shit he is. Del always manages to keep his foot in the door. Well, what it is, Wizard, I think, it's Eddie Hearn, because God, I can't even get my words out. Dellboy is a people's fighter, isn't he? Over here in the UK, anyway. He's a people's fighter. People like Dellboy because he's given you great fights over the years. Yes, he's never won a world title. He's been I wouldn't say very close, but he's gone the distance with Klitschko and Fury and other fighters. He's been in some good wars. That Dillian White first fight, I thought he won that very first one. He's been in some good fights. and he's give the fans value for money, and that's how Eddie sees it. The casuals, I mean, even the hardcores still liked him, but I think for me, he ran his course 2-3 fights ago for me, but because the casuals who just Saturday night down the pub or round a fight party, you don't know much about. But I'm not saying I know loads about boxing, but I'm just saying, the casuals who don't know that much about boxing, Eddie Hearn can see that people still will pay for watching him. So that's why he just keeps wheeling him out and wheeling him out. He doesn't care about Derek's health. As long as fucking Derek is still drawing the cards, which he will do, it's money in fucking Eddie Hill's back pocket, isn't he? That's how I see it. I used to talk to him regular on Facebook until I told him to retire. He has made millions and has a young family. Exactly, AJ. Salute, bro. That's exactly what I said early on. He's got a little daughter and that. Or I think he's got 2 daughters. And they're only young. Derek, you've made your money, man. You're a comical guy. The fans love you over here. You've loved over here. Go and do some pundit like Carl Froch. You could get on Sky, you could get on BT, you could get on any of the boxing platforms over here. And maybe in America you could get on some. They pay good money. You don't need to be taking punches in the head, mate, and risk the chance of fucking being a cabbage and your kids not growing up and seeing the dad. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, Eddie Hearn ain't going to fucking pay for the rest of your kids' tuitions and your kids' upbringing. Is he? Fuck. When you're gone, you're gone. Eddie Hearn will still be around. I get the zone for £10 a month. Right, so are you a new customer then, Wizard? Or an existing customer? Because I never had that choice, me. It was either £20 a month or £100 up front for the year. Ricky's put Dellboy had a good fight with Usyk too. Yes, he did. That was a brilliant, especially the first few rounds. Fucking Derek put it on Usyk. Usyk in a year. Usyk, I think he was in the second round. He hurt him, and Usyk, fucking hell, you saw his face like wow. He clocked him with a great right hander. Fucking Usyk sent Usyk fucking not hurdling, but he sent him back, and Usyk knew what thought straight away. Right, I don't want to be trading with you. Tyrone, salute, bro. He's put salute. Will your friend Gerald Washington give it up talking about big? You know me, Ty. I know you, bro. Fucking hell, yeah. Malik Scott's coach is Gerald Washington. Automatic loss. Oh, fucking hell, piss it. Excuse me, sorry. Fucking horrible bastard fucking flu. Oh, the last of it coming out. Ty, you're fucking hilarious, man. I know where this is going with you, Ty. I know exactly. But yeah, it's just BS, man. Anyway, if you want to... How long have I been on now? 54 minutes. I've got a couple of other subjects to go through, but I don't want to be on dead long because I've got a fucking engineer coming out service my boiler in the morning, and he's coming dead early. Eddie Hearn should hire Dellboy as a boxing commentator, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Rick. As a boxing pundit. On the zone or something. Fucking hell. Derek, he does do little bits and bobs every now and then. He could... excuse me. He could get a job anywhere over here. Look at Cobra. Cobra's thriving over here. Carl Froch. He's on TalkSport. He's on fucking Sky. He's on The Zone. He's fucking everywhere, Carl Froch is. You know, he could do that easy. Has The Zone had The Zone from the start? Bend it off. I think that stupid love art, and it's back because Sky is abysmal. Yes, totally agree. Then got it back, and Sky is a bit. Yes, totally agree. Wizard Sleeve, it's fucking trash, man. Canvas, my good friend. Salute to you, Canvas. Hope you're good, bro. Salute, Loz. Yeah, salute to you, good brother. Dellboy works as an ambassador for Skills Challenge. Yeah, oh right, that's that Saudi fucking thing, does it? That Saudi I know what you mean. That's Saudi outlet. Oh right, well there you go. He's already on one then. Fucking hell, he won't be getting jobs if he can't talk properly, if he gets mangled up. Because he's already talks like, say, he talks like fucking Sloth off the Goonies, doesn't he? He's so, you know what I mean? If his brain gets scrambled any more than he does, how's he going to fucking get his words out? Lucas put, oh, I've read that. Lee's put, Dellboy can't be a pundit. He struggles. I think he's put strings of sentence together. Yes. Well, thing is, though, I'm not being horrible, but if that's the case, then really he's only got himself to blame through greed. Because he can't tell me that guy needs money. Fucking hell, Derek's been fucking well looked after in the boxing world. Well looked after. Look how many fights he's had. Look how many pay-per-views he's had. Look how many co-main events he's had. You know, Derek's got money, man. Serious money. And he doesn't need any more, so I don't know, Derek, but you're stinking the place out, man. You're hanging around like a bad smell. You're desperate. Right, let's talk about this. And then I'll come back to that. Where is it now? What do you think about this? I thought you said rims me then. Dell reminds me of Bingo from. I can't see that last bit, Wizard. I'll come back to it in a bit. What do you think about this? Regis Prograis versus Devon Haney. I don't know if it's been made. What do you think about that fight? I think you know, my brain's scrambled now. I think Devon Haney's going to get knocked out if he takes that fight. I honestly do, and that's me being biased because I do like Regis is one of my favourite fighters. String, yeah, I read that. I'm a spirit. I don't know what that is, Wizard. My issue with the sports and Sky Sports is that having to pay the entire sports package, and even they don't. I can't. I'll read that in a minute, Wizard. Something watch different sports if you want to watch different. The entire sport package, even if you don't want to watch different sports. Yeah, I know what you mean, bro. Who have you got for that fight? If that fight happens, you're probably not interested, like. But what I want to know is, I think October, the date for Haney Regis is Vegas, bro. It's a good fight. Yes, it is, Ricky. Very good fight. I don't agree with the WBC stripping Devon Haney. I think that's cruel, that. I think that's cruel. Because why are they not stripping Charlo? I know the WBO are stripping him, but he's moving up to fight Canelo. Why are the WBC stripping him, but they're not stripping Charlo? Why are the WBO stripping Charlo, but they're not stripping Devon Haney? It don't make fucking sense to me, man. Two organisations stripping two fighters, but different belts for doing the same thing. Well, obviously, he's not moving up for undisputed, but he's moving up to fight Regis Prograis for his WBC belt. I think that's because they want Lomachenko to be a champion. Don't get me wrong, if Loma fights Shakur Stevenson, fucking hell, yeah, well, watch that. I would love to see that. Old banana split. So he's talking to Wesley. I think Devon are going to get. I know someone will be watching this tomorrow. But I've got to say how I see it. I think Regis Prograis will beat him up. I honestly do. Yeah, I'm being biased a bit. Yeah, I am. But I just... People think because Regis was a bit flat in his last fight against that... was he Cuban or Puerto Rican? I forgot his name now. Is it Deli something or whatever? Delano or whatever. I forgot his name. But if you looked at that kid's style, he was very awkward fighter. Very, very awkward fighter. And he had some freaking power as well. You know, you can't always... Because I've seen loads of people saying, oh, Regis is washed up now. Believe me, Regis Prograis is not washed up. Not at all. 160-pound Canelo ain't unfortunately getting stripped. Uncle Al Heyman has deep pockets. Oh, Charlo, right, yeah. Yeah, but he's getting stripped. He's getting stripped, Lucan, of his WBO belt. Not at 140. Oh, do you mean £160? Charlo ain't unfortunately getting stripped. I can't see that last bit. Like Uncle Al Heyman has deep pockets. Charlo's getting stripped, bro. He's getting stripped of not £160. He's getting stripped of his £154 belt for fighting Canelo. Because he said he's been that inactive. But what makes you laugh? They're allowing him to go on fight for it, and then saying, "But we're going to strip you." But then you can come back down and fight straight away. So what's the point in that? I suppose it's probably because Tim Zoo's been mandatory for a long time. I didn't know he was that long until D'Lo told me the other day. I want to see. I think is that Charlie? I can't see. That stupid love art. YouTube have stuck this stupid love art, Ricky, in the corner of your chat, and it hides the last bit of you. Oh, right, I want to see Charlo versus Bud at 154. Oh, fucking hell, yeah. Me too, sorry. Me too. Most definite. I think that'd be a great fight. Prograis' original opponent, Leon Pono, looks pretty handy. Oh, right, I don't know who he is. Canvas Bear. Of everyone. I'm not talking about the other Charlo. Not the... Oh, right, yeah, well, great fact. Lucan, yeah. Mr. Inactivity for over 2 years. Why has he not been stripped? Great point. Why strip Devin Haney, but you haven't stripped, is it Jamal? I always get them mixed up, Jamal and Jamal. Why have you not stripped the other Charlo? He hasn't fought anyone for 2 years. It's fucking bullshit, man. Why is Tyson Fury not getting stripped? Why is he being allowed to do... Why is he... Devin Haney's moving up to fight a one-off fight. Tyson Fury can fucking... Don't have to fight mandatories for 17 months since he fought Dillian White. And now he's fighting Ngannou in October with a rematch clause, and he's got no fucking... His belt's not on the line, but you're not stripping him. See what I mean? It's fucking bullshit, man. It's bullshit, that is. I fucking feel sorry for Devin. I think that's disgusting, that you can strip him for that. He was an active fighter. An active fighter. It's not as if Devin Haney isn't active. He's very active. But you can strip him, but you can't strip Fury. Fucking that Maurizio Sullivan, fat piece of shit. Fucking hate him, I do. See, that's politics in boxing. Jamal Charlo needs to fight Caleb Plant next after what happened last weekend. Yeah, fucking saw that. Fucking hell, Plant stuck a right good slap on his chops, didn't he, Rick? The Fury's pop scam. Yeah, I love it. Do you know what? I went on his Instagram the other night and there's loads of them. Pop, bang, all different ones, like phrases like when something happens, or all different phrases, and then it's pop, bang when your mate does this to you. Pop, bang. Fucking hell. Yes, Ricky. Totally agree, brother. Fucking hell, I'll tell you what. I'd be well after his ass for that, doing that to me if I was Charlo. Caleb Plant's a good fighter, but I don't think he'd beat Charlo. I really don't. Man, you don't know. Charlo could be like fucking Tin Man off Wizard of Oz. Could be rusty as fuck. Needs a good oil. He's not been in the... Shows what happens, man, when you've been inactive. I.e. Spence, Bud, and other fighters. Saw it with Billy Joe Saunders against fucking Canelo Alvarez. I gave Billy a really good choice. But then I look back and think, why did he? He was inactive. Very inactive. If it was a Billy Joe Saunders what fought David Lemieux, then we could have been in for a fucking real good fight. Because then Billy Joe Saunders was very active. But then people say, was he taking peds then? I don't think he was, but I don't know. But that version of Billy Joe Saunders, Canelo Alvarez didn't want nothing to do with him. Nothing to do with him. Until Billy got caught and then he went away for ages and then come back and he was just very... And when he... Did he fight Martin Murray when he first come back? I always remember he fought Martin Murray and I was like, fucking hell, you're a shadow of your former self. A shadow of the Billy Joe Saunders what fought David Lemieux. That was an outstanding performance. I mean, I know David Lemieux is a pretty one-dimensional fighter, but fuck me. He had pretty fast hands, and if he caught you, you were fucking gone. Tex, Took and L last week. Oh, yeah, they sure did, man. And they've been making up some fucking excuses as well. What's your take on Roman Fury? I don't know. I know I've heard of him, but is that the younger brother of him? I've not seen anything of him though. Most of these PBC fighters only fight one time a year now, bro. Yeah, exactly, Rick. It's not good enough, brother. It's not good enough. That's how they're getting caught out. If in doubt, wheel Derek out. You're getting a wrench for that straight away. Fucking brilliant. Fucking absolutely fucking brilliant. Mark Radcliffe. I've seen you before anyway, Mark. Salute to you. If in doubt, wheel Derek. Oh, yeah. That's it when things are looking bad for you. Let's wheel out fucking Derek. But, fucking hell, that's killed me, that. If in doubt. I don't know, because he's got a jaw infection, hasn't he? Fucking hell. I tell you what, waiting for that Batavia versus fucking Callum Smith fight's like waiting for Christmas, man. It just seems so distant. And then I hear it gets postponed again because of fucking, well, could be the first time, but it gets postponed because Artem has got a jaw infection or something. But yeah, give Smith more time to prepare hard for it, though. Not that he's going to win, but UFC is mud wrestling without mud. Yeah, I don't watch that stuff. I can't. It's not that I can't stand it. I've just never watched it. I've never been into Wizard, so I've never followed it. So I don't know anything about it, bro. Maybe I should start watching it because man, you're saying that boxing's lit at the moment. It's just that heavyweight division. It's fucking pants. But yeah, Ricky, I totally agree there, bro. PBC fighters only fighting one time a year. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. You need, especially, that's what I mean, like Charlo fighting Canelo. I tell you what, say what you want about Canelo Alvarez. One thing you can't knock Canelo for, man. That kid is active. He's got to be one of the most active fighters out there. Yeah, no, they might not be all the best opponents. What he should have fought, he should have fought Charlo years ago. He should have fought Demetrius Andre years ago. And for some unknown, he fucking does will not fight Andre. Look how many times Demetrius Andre's gate crashed him. And he's like, you're a bad fighter, fuck off. But he did the same with Charlo's. I remember the years of Demetrius Andre gate crashing Charlo's fucking press conferences. Both of them. Try and make fights with him. And none of them wanted when they smoked with Andre. He's another one, though. Inactive. He could have been a superb fighter. Still is, Andre. He is a good fighter. Roy Jones complained Eubanks didn't listen to him. Who else will listen to him? Yeah, Eubanks won't listen to anyone though, Lucan, because he thinks he knows it all. He's a cocky bastard. I mean, you got to like him for that. That's why I loved his old man, because his old man was a cocky bastard. But you've got to, how can I say? You've got to admire him for his cockiness, but there's been cocky and then there's been beyond cocky where you don't want to listen to your trainer. You think, I can believe that sentence as well. 100%. 100%. I was listening to Roy Jones's assessment on the Bud Crawford and Errol Spence breakdown. And Roy was spot on what he was saying. Spot on about Bud Crawford, saying he said it for many years. Bud Crawford's got more tools in his toolbox than Errol Spence. That was the problem. But yeah, I can definitely see that, Lucan. Eubanks is an arrogant bastard. He thinks he's better than everyone. And that's why when Beefy did beat him up, I was sort of glad in a way. Because he took piss out of Beefy, didn't he? KFC jackets, eating chicken, don't need train for you. Fucking hell, Beefy wiped the floor with him, man. And when he got up and he was all fucking Bambi-legged all over the place. They're looking to make Andre Benavides. Oh, that's what I mean. That'd be a phenomenal fight. That'd be phenomenal, that Ty. Davey Benavides is another one, though. Does he struggle to get fights like Andre? I think so, a little bit. I think so, yeah. Because a lot of people don't want to fight Davey Benavides, especially Demetrius Andre. Like I say, I can remember all them years of 5-6 years ago, Demetrius Andre gate crashing the Charlos. Every time he sealed them, he was on their arse. Every time. Canvases put fair play to Spence Jr. for making a fight with Bud because PBC had no intention of making it. Yeah, fucking hell. I feel sorry for Spence, man. But at the same time, I would have felt sorry for Bud in the same way. Because I like them both, Canvas. The fans won that night. Shame to watch a good fighter get nailed that way how he got nailed, but I'd have been the same if it was Bud. I'd have felt sorry for Bud, so it is what it is to me. I've read that. That'd be a top fight. Come with Jones, follow the Warrior Code. Yeah, I don't know. He's a fucking tool. He's a tool, isn't he? Chris Eubanks Jr. I think Beefy might knock him out again. I don't know. It's a hard fight to call that because I actually had Eubanks up by, was it a round? Or did it finish in round 4? I think I had Eubanks up one round. But fair play to Beefy, man. Them Smith brothers, man. You know what I like about them? They don't fucking badmouth people off. I mean, Beefy's been speaking a little bit of shit about Eubanks, but he's had to because of what Eubanks was saying about him. But Beefy Smith ain't like that. Neither is any of his two brothers. They're not like that. They're quite down to earth, quiet lads. Do you know what I mean? I think that's it. I think I've run out of things to say. I've talked about that. Just last fight. Oh, this is fucking bullshit. What do you think about that? Jack Catterall fighting Linares. Oh my god, when I saw this tonight, I was like, hey up, this is Eddie Hearn at his best again. Put Jack Catterall in with someone. Don't get me wrong, Linares has been a fucking fantastic fighter. Linares has been but he's had too many fights. He's another one who's going to end up like Derek Chisora if he's not careful. The only difference is Linares has got a little bit more left in the tank than Derek, but he's been beat that many times. I like Linares, great fighter. But come on now. That for me is a backward step for Jack Catterall. I mean, I know he had a year out of the ring. He come back, fought that Irish dude, and I think he put on a spectacular performance. But you don't want to be going. Don't get me wrong, Linares will make it difficult for him. It won't be a walk in the park. Linares is a very crafty old fox, isn't he? But for me, that's taking a backward step. Why was Jack Catterall not fighting Regis Prograis? They're both under Eddie Hearn's fucking stable. They're both at the same weight. They've both been on Twitter for fucking months and months and months and months saying, let's make this fight. Regis reached out to him. Jack said, yeah, let's do it. Because that sissy up Scotland won't fight me. No, I'm not saying he's a sissy. I'm just saying that's what Jack said. I like Josh Taylor. But it's like, why not make that fight? I thought the Woods fought Woods and Warrington. Oh, dog, salute to you, bro. DOG, sorry. Hope you're good out there, bro. Yeah, that's happening as well. But like I say, he better bring his crash helmet, Lee Woods, because they're fucking. Josh Warrington's going to be headbutt. I used to like Josh Warrington. I've really gone off him because that is intentional. That's intentional, man. Eddie Hearn don't know what he's doing. What he is doing. Bro, is that bro? Yeah. Yeah. I was very disappointed with that, me. That's a backwards fight for Jack Catterall. Like say, Rick, Regis has got the WBC belt. Jack should have been undisputed, but unfortunately he's not. They're both under the same banner. They're both at the same weight. They've both been on Twitter. Regis reached out to him because forgot the fucking guy. Oh, it used to be the former WBC champ who Josh Taylor beat. Forgot his name. The Hispanic lad. He ducked Regis. Teofimo Lopez ducked Regis as well. And so he reached out to Jack saying, you can't get a fight with Josh Taylor, so let's fight. So why are they not fighting? Why is Regis Prograis fighting Devin Haney? Which, don't get me wrong, I'll watch it. I think it'll be a good fight. Ramirez, that's it, Canvas. Jose Ramirez. Great. I like Ramirez as well. Good fighter, Ramirez. But why is he not fighting Jack Catterall? I think Jack even said, I want big fights after that comeback fight against that Irish lad. He said, I don't want to be hanging around like I did for a year. I want big fights. And he said the big fight, I was reading his Instagram post, the big fight for me is Regis Prograis or any of them other champions who have got a belt. So what's Eddie do? Oh, let's chuck in Jose Linares. Fucking hell. Give me a break. Fucking hell, give me a break. Black Star, salute to you, good brother. Most unbiased boxing channel on YouTube by far. Salute to you, Black. Hope you're good out there, brother. I know, bet you're licking your paws, aren't you? Licking your wounds, aren't you, Black, over Earl. Shame that. Good fight, though, man. Absolute brilliant fight. Shame to see Earl take an Al, but Bud's just fucking something different, man. But it was a great fight. But yeah, fucking, I hope you got anyway, Black. For me, like I say, why is he not fighting why is he not fighting Regis Prograis? That'd have been a fucking brilliant fight, Jack Catterall and Regis Prograis. Put it this way, it'd be a lot better than fucking Jorge Linares and Regis Prograis. Yeah, EJ dropped one, man. Yeah, he'll be back. I think you're. If I don't agree with a rematch, me Black, but I think if he's get the kid some money. I don't know, bro. I don't know how I feel about it. Like I said, I was just saying before, it upset me as well because I'm a big Errol Spence fan, just like I am Bud. But unfortunately, someone had to go. That's just the way it is. But fair kudos to both Warriors, man. Put on an excellent fucking performance. And lit boxing up them two. just like Tank and Ryan Garcia did. That's why I stress this year's been fucking brilliant for boxing. Absolutely best year I can remember in easily the last fucking 6, 7, 8 years. It's been fucking brilliant. It's just a shame that heavyweight division can't move like these welterweights and the fucking 135s and the 130s, a new way and all people like that. We've got some great fights. But I don't know. But yeah, Ricky, totally agree with you there. Eddie Hearn don't know what he's doing. He doesn't, but he does. He knows how to spin things out, put it that way. He knows how to drag something out. I mean, come on, like I was saying earlier about fucking this shit, man. Fucking hell, who the fuck wants to watch that? Gerald Washington versus Derek. I think the place out Chisora. But it is what it is. Right, A New Way is a special. A New Way is fucking brilliant, man. Yeah, I watched A New Way. You know what makes me laugh, right? Everyone was laughing at Paul Butler, me included, because I didn't understand how Butler even got a chance to fight A New Way. Because when I last watched Butler, he got knocked out or he got beat up off someone. But everyone, me included, have been saying, Butler, I won't say shit, but he had no chance against A New Way. But fuck me, Butler did a better job than Fulton. But Butler lasted longer, and he had more of a go. I don't know what Stephen Fulton's game plan was that last week, or was it week before. I have no clue what that guy's game plan was. A New Way that oozes confidence, man. Absolutely oozes confidence. He's jabbed to the fucking torso. Is it the torso? The lower part of your stomach, the abdominal area around there. It was superb how he was slowing Fulton down. Jab to the head, jab to the body, big right hand. Fucking brilliant. He uses confidence. He's a proper pressure fighter, isn't he? Like Errol Spence. Errol Spence is a very good pressure fighter. But you can't pressure fight when you're fighting a technician who knows how to fight off the back foot and switch it and fucking move to the side, left and right, and got great. Bud Crawford's hand speed, fucking something different. That man, his defense and his hand speed. It's like virtually every time Errol threw a punch, he got counter punched every time. It was just fucking superb. But I agree with you there, Rick. A New Way he's a great fighter, man. But he's a great fighter, but he ain't better than Bud Crawford. That's just my opinion. I know the different weight divisions, but Bud for me has got to be the best fighter in the world now. Got to be. The skill level is just phenomenal. And I want to see that, what you just said, Rick. I would love to see Bud Crawford and Charlo at 154. I think that's a fucking hell of a fight, that. Who would win? Excuse me. I don't know, Don't know. One thing I can say, you sure as hell can't fucking write Bud off. That's one thing you can't do. Bud is number one pound for pound. Absolutely, Ricky. 100%, bro. Totally agree with you. And then I would say it's A New Way. And then I would say it's Alexander Usyk for me. That would be my top three, pound for pound. Then maybe chuck Devon in there at 4. And, the Undisputeds have got to go up there. Canelo and all them. Stefiano. Looking. I can't read that. Looking swole tonight. What do you mean by that? I can't see the fucking last bit because that stupid love art. But, yeah. That's what I would have as the top three. I would have it Bud, A New Way, and Alexander Usyk. They would be my top 3 pound for pound. Bud, Usyk, Inoue. The fact that Usyk fights dudes £40 heavy. Yeah, of course, yeah, that's what I was saying, yeah. Oh, you're saying Bud, Usyk, Inoue. Yeah, but you could say the same about Inoue, though, because look how many times Inoue's moved up, fighting people bigger than him. Looking swole tonight, brother. I'll salute to you anyway. I'll give you a wrench. Like all people to have wrench in here. Looking forward to seeing the Mexican kid. Miss that. Who eyes Colin fight. Woods should be worried. Is that the guy, right? That's the same. Is it Lopez? Is that the guy who beat Josh Warrington? Is that the same guy, Canvas? I know he's a big puncher anyway. I'm sure it's him. I don't know. Is his last name Lopez? But I think Lee Woods. I don't think Lee Woods will hang around for that. He might do, but he's even said, yeah, the kid Lopez. Yeah, there you go. I couldn't see Canvas because of that stupid love art what YouTube have stuck in the bottom of the corner, mate. Yes, Lopez. Yeah, I watched that fight against Josh Warrington. He fucking hell, he's got some snap in his punches. That boy has, hasn't he? Lopez Vargas, right? Yeah, he's got some. Just for the facts that Usyk fights. Oh, read that. Yeah, he's got some fucking snap in his punches. He has. I don't think he's as heavy-handed as Lara, but I don't know. I'd put him on same par as Lara. But yeah, he fucking folded Conlon like an envelope, didn't he? And then Lee, I was very surprised that Josh Warrington actually got through the 12 rounds with him, even though he was nutting him all the way through it, fucking headbutting him all the way through it. But yes, I think Lee would. I think he'll fight Warrington. I think he'll beat Warrington, and then I think he might hang his gloves up. He's nearly 36, isn't he? But well, he might go for the big payday. One more big payday at Forest's ground, because that sell out straight away like it did when he first fought Maurizio Lara. You know, you're getting there? 30,000 fans, maybe more than that, because you'll have him on the grass as well. So he could go out and it'll be for a unification as well. WBA and IBF. So yeah, I could see that. But yes, I like Lee Wood though. I tell you what, and I give Lee Wood major credit, and do you know why? Because he got knocked out. He got knocked out off Maurizio Lara, and the fucking lad straight away. Right, let's get it back on. And there was no rematch clause, I don't believe. That's what I got told. I could be wrong. But he said, right, let's get it back on. And that, you don't see many fighters doing that today, getting knocked out. And I actually had him winning that fight. But he came straight back and fucking beat him. Kudos to Lee Woods, man. Fucking great fighter. Shit hairstyle, like, but the kid's a good. I like Lee Wood, man. Give the kid all credit for that. Actually, I like the AJ versus White card. Ergovich, Chisora, Johnny Fish, and the fans get money's worth. Oh, you've got to be joking, brother. Fucking hell. Johnny Fish, yeah. Bosh. You've got to be joking, man. AJ White, yeah. Not Chisora and fucking... Not Chisora and fucking Gerald Washington. That's a trash-arse fight, that. They're both shot to pieces. They're not even gatekeepers. Oh, man, you've got to be joking, bro. That's fucking... Oh, right, you're taking the piss. You're just going to say, fucking hell, man. You've got to be fucking joking. AJ versus White card. But can he punch like Sonny Edwards and Campbell Hatton? Oh, fucking hell, wizard. What's Porky call him? Campbell Hands of Foam. Fucking hell. Chill fried beef boss. I like it anyway. Oh, right, so you're not taking the piss. Listen, bro, that ain't no 27 fucking quid fucking pay-per-view. Come on, brother. That's no way. And it's not even that if you haven't got the zone, it's 47 quid because you got to pay 20 quid for your zone and then 27 quid for the pay-per-view. It's fucking nearly 50 quid for what's Gerald co-main event. Gerald Washington. Ergovich fight will be alright, but that guy who Ergovich is fighting is a nobody. But your co-main event, Gerald Washington versus who's got 6 losses and a draw against the guy who's got 13 losses. They're both shot to pieces. Come on, bro. Chili. Oh, read that. I like it anyway. He's laughing. What's your take on Dave Allen versus? Oh, fucking hell. He's another one. The White Rhino. I'm retiring. No, I'm not. I'm back. I'm retiring. No, I'm not. I'm back. I'm fucking hell. Be an alright scrap. I think Fraser will beat him up because Dave Allen's just been inactive for years, hasn't he? But he's an old fox and he does give it all his best, Dave Allen does. I'd say Big Fraser Clark will do the job on him. I think. I wouldn't have said years ago. I think Dave Allen, when he beat Lucas Brown, Dave Allen had wiped the floor with Big Fraser. Campbell Hatton is a terrible. Yeah, he is. 12-0. No, he's not 12-0 because that Spanish kid beat him up. That was disgusting. That couple of years. Can you remember that, Rick? A few years ago when he fought that young Spanish lad, and that Spanish lad beat the fucking brakes off him, and they awarded it because Eddie went over and gave the judges that brown envelope in the back pocket, and they gave it to Ricky Hatton. So I was like, fucking hell. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a massive Ricky Hatton fan, but I like the lad. He's a City fan like me. But his son can't box for fucking shit. He's fucking terrible. He's not that good. Campbell Hatton. Oh, Wizards talking to him. Yeah. What do you think of Jake Paul and Nate Diaz? Sounds spent taking much damage in the cage and fights these days. Yeah, I'm not going to watch that shit. Good luck to him, because that's, for me, I think all this type of shit's ruining boxing. But I did, in fact, I'll rephrase that. At first, I thought it was going to ruin boxing, and it was ruining boxing because they were getting bigger draws. Remember that time when Billy Joe Saunders was the WBO super middleweight champion, and he was a fucking co-main event on fucking YouTuber. Was it KSI and I don't know, fucking someone who were the main events? Now that was taking the piss, that. But it seems to me that boxing's just been that good this year and the back end of last year that they're sort of like separating away now. That's sort of like its own division now. Well, for me anyway, I just see that as like, it's like boxing, but it's like fantasy boxing, and it's cartoon, it's made up shit, which there is a crowd for that. But I still think there's a massive crowd for proper boxing fans, even casuals. And I don't think it's hurting it as much as what I thought it was. Canvasy's put, fuck's sake, Loz, is that your Cronenberg second pint can? Yeah, I've only just cracked it, yeah. Yeah. I've had flu canvas all week, brother. I booked 2 weeks off. Now, I want to do something with my son this week. I fucking got up Sunday morning, mate. Fucking hell, after watching that fight. And that's it. Been in bed. I was in bed till Thursday. Was the first day I've been out of bed since Sunday. And the only time I've got out of bed is to make some eat and have a shower. That's it. I didn't even go down to the fucking bin and empty me bin. My bin was flowing over because I've just been that fucking rough. And I've still got it in me now. It's just coming out of me. So I booked a week off work and all I've done is fucking been in the fucking house. What's your take on women's boxing? Yeah, I love women's boxing. Brilliant. I can't wait for that. They're running that back, aren't they? Not Michaela Mayer, what's her name? is it Chantel Cameron and Katie Taylor? They're running that back. Great fight. Same result for me though. I think she's come to the end of her career. She's 35, 36 years old. I just think the other girl was just superior that night. What do you? Oh, I've read that. What's your take on? Oh, I've read that. Have you watched the big George Foreman film, bro? Out this year, worth a watch. No, I'll watch it though. I definitely will watch it. Is it out at the cinemas yet over here? I know it come out a couple of months ago in America. E. Woodson, salute to you, bro, my good brother, out there in the windy city. Salute to you. Wizard sleeps, but women's boxing sucks. I tell you what, I've seen some good fights in women's boxing, mate. Honestly, I never used to be a big fan of it up until about 2 years ago. I've seen some cracking fights in women's boxing. Honestly, I'm telling you, that Katie Taylor, Chantel Cameron fight, that was brilliant fight. Fucking hell, go and watch Katie Taylor versus the Puerto Rican American girl, Serrano. Fuck me, what a fight that was. Fucking hell, it was like two blokes who were knocking fuck out of each other. Both of them. Go and watch that, Wizard, if you've never seen it. Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano at Madison Square Gardens. What a fucking fight that was. Absolutely fucking brilliant. Phenomenal fucking fight that was. Carissa Shields, Savannah Marshall. Great fight. Let me read these. Checking in, big fella. Oh, salute to you, Mog. The number one Dogs of War. What is he? No. Dogs of War, the number one Tyson Fury fan. Salute, Mog. Hope you're good out there, brother. Thanks for coming through, my friend. Madry done it to you. Yeah, I had a few matches. No, I don't know what it is. I've just caught fucking some nasty ass fucking flu. I've lost loads of weight this week, man. I've lost about fucking half stone, so I've not been eating. I've not been able to eat. My fucking throat all swell up, and everything I've been eating is soup. That's it. What do you think about the quote, Chris Lol versus Keith Furman? Is it sexually frustrated Furman is married as if he doesn't? Yeah, fucking hell. Jeez. I tell you what, though. One thing I will give her, Ty. Did you see her sparring with them blokes? Fucking hell. She was getting licked and she was licking them back up. She was lighting them up. She ain't beating Keith Furman. Furman had beat the brakes off her. I think. Not technically better than her. Just, I don't know. But I'll tell you what. That girl fucking knows how to fight with men. After watching them fucking sparring videos of her. It's like, fucking hell. No wonder she's so fucking good. Oh, she's not afraid of getting hit. There was one particular fight where I was watching her where she was sparring with someone. She was getting fucking hit. And they were fucking bouncing off her. And then she was fucking hitting the other guy and sending him backwards. It's really good, man. You'll find it extreme somewhere. Yeah, well, I've got a dodgy fire stick, so I'll have a look for that. Stefano. Is that it? Stefano. Yeah, I'll have a look for it then, brother. Because like I say, I've got a dodgy fire stick. It's got like 30,000 films on there, so it'll definitely be on there. I'll have a look for that. What's it called? What's it called? Like, is it called Big George Foot? It's just called Big... Right, okay. Right, my bad. I'll have a look at that then. Sorry. E. Woodson's put, the women's fighting are better than some of the men's. Fucking facts. Facts, E. Woodson. Was it not last year or year before? The women's boxing was putting men's boxing to shame because no fucker was fighting. Like the back end of COVID, there was no men fighting, and all the women were fucking fighting. Wrong. Taylor Serrano was a great fight for women's boxing. What do you mean by that, Wizard? Wrong. Taylor Serrano was a great fight for women's boxing. Big difference. I don't understand what you mean by that, bro. Thought we were talking about women's boxing. I went to the O2 to see the Shields versus. All right, salute to you. Execute exit, my good friend. Yo, where you been, man? Salute. Just about get up out of here. Laws, I had a shave. Yeah, fucking hell, man. That was nasty. It never come off till Wednesday, though, because I've been that fucking ill. I look like fucking Bin Laden, man. It was fucking out here, big. Oh, it was horrible. Don't mean it was just horrible, big. Because I've got my beard doesn't like grow long; it just grows out like afro, and it gets all patchy and fucking curt. Oh, it was horrible. It was disgusting. Looked like that homeless man off GTA 5. You look 10 years younger. Cheers, salute to you. Chris's Shields seems to be biting on more than she could chew. She'll get spanked by Jake Paul. I don't know. I don't know you, man. Fucking, you want to go and watch them sparring videos of her? Fucking hell, she's fucking got some hands on. Homeless man off GTA. Have you not seen him, though, that black guy off GTA? My son calls me that sometimes. You know, because I'm bald, and when I've had an haircut, it's like growing round side, and I've got a big beard. My son, that's where it comes from. My son, Harvey, always says to me, "You look like that fucking homeless guy off GTA 5." Excuse me. Oh man, good to see you anyway. I'm about to get up out of here though, unfortunately. Trevor. No, not Trevor. It's a black guy, just one of the random guys, but he's as scruffy as Trevor though. He's as fucking scruffy as Trevor. Trevor's a proper like trailer trash, isn't he? Like one of them, like right out in the fucking hillbillies. Hope you're feeling better, bro. Got to take care, you know. Oh, salute to you, Woodson. Yeah, I'm alright now, mate. It's just my fucking throat. And a bit of a shitty nose, but me fucking hell, honestly, I don't whinge, man. And it's very, very rarely that I'm ever ill. Very rare that I'm ever ill, but fuck me. Don't know what this shit was, what I caught, whether it was a really, really bad cold, but it was just like, I was just sweating all the time. Couldn't eat, sore throat. Fucking body felt like it'd been put through the mix. But like I say, very rarely I'm ever ill, but fuck me, it took me out, man. Normally I just soldier on with things like this, but it fucking took me out. A great woman's boxing match is not... I can't see that because that stupid fucking... That's stupid. What have you put? A great woman's boxing match is not... Is that great for... But I don't know. I can't read it. I'll have to wait till it goes up, Wizard. So like I say, bro, that stupid fucking love art's hiding the rest. I think I know what you're saying. Oh, right, it's gone up. A great woman's boxing match is not a great boxing match. It's however you look at it, bro. Some people don't like women's boxing, do they? Or whatever, you know. Some people just don't like it. For me, I like women's boxing. You know, there's not a lot of things, and don't mean this to sound sexist, but there's not a lot of women's stuff what I like, as in like, you know, when they play like men's sports, like women's football, I don't watch that. I think it's absolute shite. And I shouldn't say that, but it's true. I don't like it. I think it's shit. Women's cricket, I don't watch that. Women's rugby, I don't watch that because I think it's shit. But I like watching, not a big rugby fan, but I don't mind a bit of rugby. But I like watching cricket. I was brought up watching cricket with my dad being from Jamaica. So my old man, that's their national sport. But I don't watch women's cricket and I don't watch women's rugby. I don't watch women's football. I think it's trash. But women's boxing for me, I gotta say, yeah, I like it, man. I think it's fucking brilliant. I think there's some great fighters out there. That's just how I look at it, Wizard. I know you look at it different, other people look at it different, bro. I want to see, is that Bomb versus Serrano? Is that Baumgardner versus Serrano? There you go. Great. If that's Alicia Baumgardner, yeah. Fucking great fight. She's a phenomenal fight, both of them. Absolutely execute exit. Totally agree, mate. That's a cracking fight, that Alicia Baumgartner versus Serrano. Ed Woodson's put, that's how this is one day that they climb a mountain and the next day they're rolling down from getting sick. Yeah. A female boxer might whack Frank. He fucking hates Frank Warren. You do an hand. He hates him more than me. Baumgartner was piping up earlier, spewing sewage outlaw. All right, yeah, she's a good shit talker, but she's a good fighter though. I think if you're a great fighter, you're allowed to be a good shit talker. I like women athletes. Yeah, I'm not saying I don't like them, brother. I'll give you a wrench. I'm not saying I don't like women athletes. I mean, like women um, participating in what I consider men's sports. Do you know what I mean? You don't see men doing netball, do you, and shit like that, or women's sports. And I've got nothing wrong with women playing men's sports. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I don't look at athletes laws, not athletes. Athletics. Oh right, sorry, my bad. My bad. I don't look at women. Nothing wrong with women doing men's sport. I ain't got nothing against that. What I mean is, I just don't look at it the same as what it is with men's sports, i.e., as in like them particular ones. But football, cricket, rugby, but boxing, I do because I never used to. I never used to, but I do now because I started to watch women's boxing at the back end of COVID because there wasn't much happening with the men, and I just got hit with it because it was like you just don't see these women ducking each other. They don't talk shit on social media. I mean, some do, of course they do, but they're not like the majority of these men boxers now who call fighters out and then don't do nothing about it. They're just they make the fights dead easy. And some of the fights have been brilliant. Not all of them. I'm not saying all of them. But if I'm hand on heart, I've seen more better women's fighting than I have shit women's fighting, if you know what I mean. That's all. That's what I mean. I'm sorry I got that wrong. You meant athletics, yeah. Yeah, I like athletics. I love athletics. Well, I used to love it when I was a kid. Steve Cram was my favourite runner when I was a kid. Daley Thompson, the triathlon. I love Daley Thompson. Fatma Whit. I won't say I love Fatma Whitbread, but I did like it. Right, boys and girls. I like women's athletics too. Yeah, fucking right. RSV. That sounds like a motorbike, that. Aprilia RSV. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to get up out of here because it's getting late and I don't want to be shouting too much for the lad who lives below me. Don't know what's fucking happened there. But Anand Soul, salute to you, my good brother. RSV, salute to you. Execute exit. Thanks for coming through, bro. Salute to you. Ed Woodson, always a pleasure to see you, bro. Angie Wizard Sleeve, salute to you, my good friend. Hi, Lucan, absolute pleasure. Tyrone, salute to you, bro. Stefano, salute to you, brother. Canvas, always good to see you. And you, Moggy, thanks for coming through, bro. Dogs of War. Ricky, salute to you, brother. Thanks for showing love. Black Star, salute. Mark Radcliffe, salute to you. And everyone else who come through, there's way too many for name. Oh, and AJ, salute to you, good brother. Thanks for. Sorry I missed you out. Thanks, man. Always a pleasure to watch your videos and streams and join in. Oh, salute to you. Well, next week I've managed to fucking save some money up now. Well, I will have by the end of next week. I've got some headphones. I'm going to order my headphones. So what I'll do is I'll just drop the link in the chat because if I use my mic, because if I don't use my mic, I get a horrible hissing in the background off my computer for some unknown reason. So I use my mic and it stops the hissing, but I can't hear you unless I've got headphones plugged into it. So when my headphones come next week, I'll do a live. I'll put my headphones on. I'll drop the link in the chat, and then you can, whoever wants to come on, you can come on. You can talk, and I'll be able to hear you and talk to you crystal clear without that horrible hissing noise in the background. But anyway, I'm up out of here. Have a great weekend, and I will catch you in the week. Peace out, and thanks for coming through and showing love. Thank you.